You don't understand. You're a
What
faggot.
state did you grow up in? Are you from Florida? Are you one of those Florida people?
Hey, faggot. You can take You don't understand. Your interrogation.
You're going to shove a lot, Andrew Meyer. What's the deal with the F word, Mr. Meyer?
You can shove it up your ass.
Okay.
I'm willing to guess that Andrew Meyer's not conservative.
Honestly, sometimes I feel like Sukkot. I like sitting in the sukkah, the blessings raining down upon you, just sitting.
You put your dickus in your sukkah.
Honestly, probably
Hanukkah,
just because it's so easy. You just light the candle, you get the light. It's wonderful.
Could you tell me some of the customs of sukkahs?
I just told you about sitting in the sukkah.
Right. Is there anything else that's done?
There's lots of things that are done, but I already told you I'm not interested in your faggot interrogation. The only reason
I'm just asking. No. Like, there's one other
like big important. You asked me a question that I like.
How about this? How do you say commandment in Hebrew?
I like that question.
How do you say commandment in Hebrew?
I don't speak Hebrew.
Okay, how do you say commandment in Hebrew?
That's the extent of my Hebrew.
The extent of your Hebrew is what?
The extent of my Hebrew is echad, shtayim, shalosh, arba. I don't speak Hebrew.
Okay, how do you greet people on Shabbos?
Shabbat shalom.
That sounds like Hebrew.
For you, I'd say Shabbat shalom, faggot.
Right. And how would you...
You know why I'd say Shabbat shalom, faggot?
Again, the question is, what is the Hebrew word
faggot to you
for commandment?
You're a faggot.
Okay, what's the Hebrew word for commandment?
I don't know. I told you I don't speak Hebrew.
But you're an Orthodox Jew.
Correct.
Okay, so do you pray every day?
Yes. Shacharit, Mincha, Arvit. But the point here...
And what are you praying at
you are a faggot. How dare you, he's not. Let me interrogate him. Fuck you.
Hey, listen, you make a claim.
And by the way,
exploring
claim?
Yeah. By the way, have you ever heard the phrase stolen valor? Does that ring a bell to you?
Yeah, I'm not a soldier.
Oh, right. But you are an Orthodox Jew.
Correct.
That doesn't know the Hebrew word for commandment.
Okay, and?
It just seems curious. Can you think of what the other commandment is on Sukkot? I don't
speak Hebrew.
That's great. What other commandment, what other tradition, custom did people do on Sukkot?
Shaking the lulav in the etrog.
What pieces comprise the lulav and etrog bundle?
You know what? Let me ask you this. Who wrote the Zohar? Hold on. Who wrote the Zohar?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't know who wrote the Zohar?
No. Go ahead.
Wow, you're retarded. Incredible. You're retarded.
You have a lot of insults, but not a lot of insight on Judaism.
No, you don't even know who wrote the Zohar, faggot.
Neither do you, apparently.
Yes, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai wrote the Zohar.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. What was his son's name?
In what year did Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai publish the Zohar?
What is his son's name?
In what year did Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai publish the Zohar? In what year did Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's
son's name?
Publish the Zohar?
What is Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son's name?
What year was it published?
What is Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son's name?
Year. 12.
What is his son's name?
You can say that in Hebrew, right? You know the numbers?
No, you're giving a date.
What year was the Zohar published? What year was the Zohar published?
Not the author of the Zohar.
You can do it. You just look it up. Just vamp for a minute and then ChatGPT. What year was the Zohar published?
Hey, faggot. Hey,
what year was it published?
Fanboy. You're a faggot, and you can't even answer one of my questions.
I think I answered all of your questions, but you didn't answer any of mine.
No, you didn't answer one of mine.
Okay, I'm sorry. What question do you have for me?
I said, what was Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son's name? You've Googled it by now.
Again, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Right. Now, what year was the Zohar published?
That's incredible. You went to Yeshiva. You don't know the name of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son.
Okay, Khalid. Just shut up, Andrew. Khalid, join me. Shut up.
No,
Khalid.
No, you're a faggot.
Everything you say is valuable and important, and I want to hear all of it. Khalid.
Yeah. So why didn't you know who Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son is?
Khalid, this guy's pretending to be an Orthodox Jew, and I'm calling bullshit, and he's trying to maintain his ridiculous facade. So you and I are going to interrogate this piece of shit while he proves that he's actually an Orthodox Jew.
No. Yeah, I'm going to call you a faggot for daring to do that.
You did that already. You did that already.
Yeah. I'm going to call you a faggot.
We know. Tell me
you don't know anything. You don't even know who Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son is.
Enlighten me, please.
Wait, Andrew, is that like an important piece of knowledge that most people know?
If you've opened the Zohar at all, you would know that.
I
Why don't you
haven't.
study the Zohar?
I'm not old enough. I don't
You're
study
not
the
old
Zohar
enough.
until
The
I'm 40 years
prohibition
old.
against studying Zohar was overturned 500 years ago by Avraham Azalai. Why don't you know that?
Not in Ashkenaz, it wasn't.
That's correct. But also, it's
Avraham
irrelevant.
Azalai is a tzaddik.
It's
His
also
words have value for all
largely
Jews. For all
it's also
Jews.
largely irrelevant whether or not the
What are you,
customs of my
Litvish? Are
particular
you
religion
Litvish? You sound
maintain
very
we study the
Litvish.
Zohar.
You sound like a faggot. Are you Litvish?
Yeah, you said that already. No, I'm not Litvish. I'm
You
a
sound
Yeki.
like it. You're very gay.
Well, that could be,
You're
but
very
still
effeminate.
not Litvish.
No, I think you are.
What did he ask you, McZed? What kind of stuff did he ask you to prove that you know nothing? Besides Shimon Bar Yochai's son.
Well, I asked him what he tried to prove to me that I'm not Jewish. He had nothing.
Yeah.
I asked
didn't
him.
say that you're not
Okay.
Jewish. I said
Rabbi,
you're
here's my best
uneducated.
proof so far. He's not
I
an
said
Orthodox
you're
Jew.
uneducated.
Shut up. Here's my best proof so far. I asked him, what is the Hebrew word for commandment?
Uh-huh.
And he said, I don't know. I don't speak
I
Hebrew.
don't speak Hebrew.
Right?
Wait, but you're
Judgment, Rabbi? Judgment?
Hold on a second. You say you go to Chabad. You've heard this word before. I know you have.
I'm sure that I have. It doesn't come
This
to
is a
mind.
very common word. This is a very
He has
common word.
no clue.
It doesn't come to mind.
That's not fucking Orthodox. Not a chance on his life.
That's actually a good one.
Okay, I want you to bet
Right?
your
That's
life.
a good proof.
I want you to bet your life. I want you to
Oh.
say to Hashem,
Oh, in the
Hashem,
last hour.
if this man is not an Orthodox Jew, may I be damned to get him. I want you to say that to yourself.
No.
Oh, okay.
Hit the gym.
Got it.
Footwear.
What do you think
And the
you
car
got?
wash.
What gotcha do you think you got just there?
But this
No,
man
that's
has
awesome.
no faith
I don't
in his
know.
own word.
Because this
He
is
has no
like a
faith in
pet
his
project of mine.
He just
Colin,
there's
How
no
are
Colin,
you?
you
and yet
know,
he will
Andrew.
put no skin in the game.
Andrew,
Zero
at this
skin in
point
the
we
game.
don't want to hear from you. Shush.
Well, you're a faggot, obviously.
That's okay. Shush.
You're a faggot.
Now,
you don't know who Rabbi
Colin,
Shimon Bar Yochai's
you
son is?
know,
I want you to tell me about Rebbe Nachman of Breslov. What do you know about him?
no,
Name me
you
some books
know,
that he wrote.
I and Mayor
what
are
books did Rabbi Nachman of
probably the
Breslov have?
only two
books did Rabbi
observant
Nachman of
Orthodox
Breslov have?
Jews on this app.
Likutei Moharan.
Now, I would say that you are also observant,
Zed
probably,
couldn't
but I
answer
can't
a
really
question,
know.
but Kalev answered a question. There
Likutei
you go.
Tefilos.
Andrew, here's my curiosity. I have a question. I have questions for you, Andrew. I need your help. I need you, Andrew. I need your help to explain this to me. Why is it that we focus on you? We want you to be the center of attention, and you then obfuscate and focus on things other than what we're asking you. Why, Andrew? Why?
You sound effeminate.
That didn't answer
You're
my
a
question.
faggot.
Try again.
You sound effeminate.
Try again.
You're a faggot.
Try again.
You didn't know who
Try
the
again.
son of Rabbi Shimon is.
Try again. No,
You're a
you're not
loser.
answering my questions. See, this is exactly the
I'm not
question.
even listening
Do
to
you
you
see
anymore.
how you're proving the fodder of the question, Andrew? I asked you why, if I give you the full attention of everyone in the room and I want to hear your answer, why don't you give
You're
me a good
faggot.
one?
I'm not interested in what you have
Are
to
you
say.
really an Orthodox Jew or are you a liar?
Wait, McZed, I got a good question.
Why lie about something so simple?
There's zero lies being told by me.
Don't
so you
know the
couldn't
word
answer
mitzvah?
Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son.
Seriously?
You
You're
couldn't
going to
answer.
pretend you're an Orthodox Jew? You can't say mitzvah?
Wait, hold
I
on.
didn't even listen to your question.
Let me ask a
I
different
know.
question, because
Didn't listen to your question.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
You're a liar and a coward. I've never
No,
seen
you're a
someone so
faggot.
cowardly.
Where's the cowardice?
I would probably tase you, bro.
I would probably kick your ass. You're probably 5'4".
That's what the taser's for, you idiot.
You wouldn't get a chance. You'd be on the ground.
wait, I
5'4"
have another
faggot.
test of your orthodoxy. Hold on. I wanna
5'4"
test it.
faggot.
Yeah, go ahead.
interested in your fat.
Prove you're an Orthodox Jew.
What I want to know is the guy interrogating me. Why doesn't he know who Rabbi Shimon Bar
I just
Yochai
love
is?
it. You're like a
Why
cagey
doesn't he know a single
little
book?
bitch. Like,
that
you're
not
so
loving Breslov
terrified
is?
to have any kind of a conversation with anyone that you'll ramble on saying
No.
nonsense for as long as
You
you
can't
possibly
answer
can.
my questions. That's the thing. You're such a faggot. You want to
Yeah, you said that already.
and you can't answer questions.
Yeah, you said
That's
that
what's
already
incredible
too.
to me.
You also said that.
And you didn't answer any of my questions.
Let me put it differently. You're unoriginal and you're boring.
No, that's you. And you're a Ben
Oh,
Shapiro fan.
I'm rubber and you're glue. Well, usually about stuff
Correct.
me and sticks to you, right?
Correct.
Amazing.
Yeah.
LeBron,
Yeah.
can you explain how a kli shlishi works on Shabbos?
Yeah, sure.
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he wouldn't know.
So you're not an Orthodox Jew.
Of course he's not an Orthodox
Say
Jew.
it in English.
He's a
Say it in
liar.
English.
The third
Oh, because I don't speak Hebrew?
No, because you're a liar. I don't speak Hebrew either. I know what orthodoxy is.
Kli Shlishi? Don't know.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Say what it is.
Kli Shlishi?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a real thing. The rabbi's actually making a tongue-in-cheek thing. It's klisheni, and it's a legal determination of if you were to pour hot water into a cup that was not hot on Shabbos, the cup being not hot does an instant cooling and would immediately make that water permissible because it's no longer at the boiling state, which would be problematic if you wanted to put a tea bag into it. It's a legal solution that many Orthodox Jews utilize in order to have coffee or tea on the Sabbath, which you would know if you were Orthodox, but you're not. You're a liar.
No, I follow the law. I don't know the name for what you just described.
You don't know
the rules.
anything. You're making up shit and trying to pretend you're an Orthodox Jew. Of all the stupid things to pretend to be.
Name the 10 Sfirot right now. What are the 10 Sfirot?
Randy Macho Man Savage. Why pretend to be Jewish?
Name the 10 Sfirot.
What an idiot. Seriously.
What are the 10 Sfirot?
Do you have any idea how many Jews have been hunted for genuinely being Jewish? You're going to pretend to be one?
What are the 10 Sfirot? You can't answer any of my questions.
The 10 Sfirot. That's the measure of Orthodox Judaism? That's stupid.
You don't know what the 10 Sfirot are. That's incredible.
I don't think that's.
Also, you got to realize, I've got a rabbi here. A rabbi here that has led a Jewish community. He knows that I'm Jewish. You're the one on trial. Nobody questions my Judaism on this app except
no, I question whether you have any
scared. And Palestinians who are upset that I'm colonizing their land.
One sec.
You can't answer a single question that I gave you.
Hold on a second.
It's incredible. You didn't know Rabbi. Yes, you didn't know Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. You didn't know a single book written by Rabbi Nachman. You don't know any of the 10 Sfirot. Like, you're a faggot.
Are you a Kabbalist and pretending you're Orthodox?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You go to the Kabbalah Center and you call yourself Jewish, you worthless
Kabbalists Orthodox? Are Kabbalists Orthodox?
No, not at all, you idiot.
Oh, really? Kabbalists are not Orthodox.
They're not.
The Ari is not Orthodox.
That's not what you asked.
Hold on, is the Ari a Kabbalist?
The Ari is an Orthodox Jew that is also a Kabbalist.
I'm kind of a Kabbalist, and I'm not Orthodox.
That's also true. So is Ashton Kutcher. You're an Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. Well,
you are a Kabbalist. And for some reason, you seem to think that makes you Jewish, and I don't know who got that.
No. What makes me Jewish is the fact that my parents are Jewish.
That's fine.
That might be. I don't know.
That's fine.
But I still disagree with you. Listen, you can call yourself Jewish.
Faggot, dude.
Buddy, you can call yourself Jewish and be happy at your nephew's bar mitzvah as much as you like. You and I both know you're full of shit.
No, I know more than you. That's the crazy thing.
You don't know anything. It sounds like all you know is Kabbalah.
You couldn't even name the 10 Sfirot.
You think preaching Kabbalah is a flex, you numbnuts idiot.
It is the deepest study of the Torah.
It's an embarrassment. If you really want to claim your Judaism based on Kabbalah, you are a laughingstock. You're a child.
You're a fool. The secrets are the deepest level of the study.
Exactly. You see, you sound like a hippy-dippy moron selling strings outside
You're busy with halakha all day. You're busy with halakha all day. You make the Torah dry.
You got sucked into a cult on the streets of Manhattan, and you picked the wrong cult, you idiot. You're supposed to go with the Chabad.
The incredible thing is you couldn't even name the 10 Sfirot. You couldn't even name the 10 Sfirot. You couldn't name Rabbi Shimon's son.
Let me ask you this. Can you name the three forefathers of Judaism?
You mean Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov?
Oh, good. You're not that dumb.
Wait, I have a question. I've got a question.
I thought you'd get that one. I just wanted to say.
My point is that you don't know nearly as much as me, and you instantly try to...
You have not expressed anything I would consider anything close to wisdom, let alone wisdom that I do not already know.
What you should learn, seriously, what you should learn is that trying to immediately interrogate...
Prove to me that you can educate me, because so far you're an idiot that repeats yourself over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
You might get the lesson.
The lesson that I'm a faggot, I'm saying nothing, I didn't answer any of your questions?
Yes,
I think I learned the lesson.
You don't know half of
the lesson I learned is
you're
an
trying
idiot.
to interrogate me.
But I suspected it before, but now I've got the evidence, right? So
the evidence of what? You're a faggot?
That you're an idiot.
No, you couldn't even
Yeah,
name
that you
the
repeat
10
yourself, that you don't have an original thought, that you're mostly stupid. And for whatever reason, pretending to be Jewish when you mean to pretend to be a Kabbalist.
I'm pretending?
Yes.
You're an idiot.
Okay. Then prove yourself as a Kabbalist. Tell me the secret.
He just agrees. He's like, yes, I am. Okay, I'm glad we agree. I'm glad we agree on the
prove
fact
to
that
me
you're
your merit as a Kabbalist.
Prove to me that you know a single thing
Imbue
about
life
anything
within a golem.
that will bring your soul closer
Bring
to God.
down the forces of the Malachim. Strike me dead because of my
What do you know about
reverence?
What do you know about Rabbi Nachman?
Again, don't give a shit. Why do you only know about like
I asked you
three
about Rabbi Nachman and you
Kabbalists
say you don't give a
that you
shit.
find in a library in the back of a shitty
shul?
shul?
Rabbi Nachman is the forefather, the modern Hasidic movement. He's the forefather, and you say you don't give a shit about him.
Yeah, I don't care about Hasidim. What do you even know of Hasidim?
You don't even care about Hasidim. So you shit talk.
Yeah, what do you know of Hasidim?
You shit talk Hasidim.
Go ahead, tell me.
What is it that you care about? Tell me your
Hasidus?
Tell me your lineage. Hold on. Tell me your lineage right now. What is your lineage?
Who founded it?
Tell me your lineage.
Who founded it? I'm a
You're
Kohen.
talking about the
I descend from Aaron, the older brother of Moses.
Hold on.
Who are you?
You probably.
What tribe are you from?
But
are you a
give me your lineage.
Are you a Kohen?
Give me your lineage.
Are you an Israelite?
Give me your lineage.
Because
who is your teacher?
I told you, I come from Aaron. Aaron, the older brother of Moses.
No.
I'm of the Kohanim. We were kidnapped by the Romans and survived throughout Europe in that place called Shum. There was a yeshiva with Rashi. He trained Kohanim, and they lived in Germany.
Who is your rabbi?
My rabbi? Rabbi Chait.
What's his name?
His last name is Chait.
Jonathan Chait?
No.
What's his name?
Yisrael.
Yeshiva B'nai Torah. Is that
That's
it?
the one.
Good Lord, he doesn't even have a beard. Oh
That's
my
right,
God.
he has a mustache.
He doesn't even have a beard. No wonder. Oh my God. Oh my God, you fool. I feel bad for you. Why do rabbis have a beard? Can you answer me this? Why do rabbis have a beard?
There are prohibitions of shaving.
Why? What is the prohibition?
There are certain parts of the face you can't shave with a razor.
Why?
What do you mean why? It's a chok.
Incredible.
It's written down within the Torah.
This is what I mean about you being so focused on halacha. You know the letter of the law. You know nothing of the spirit. You don't even know the reason why you're not supposed to shave the beard. You're an embarrassment.
Okay, enlighten me. Why?
The reason you don't shave the beard, it is said there are 13 points of mercy. You don't shave it. The hair, you're literally growing the attribute of mercy.
Why would it be 13? It's 5 locations on the chin.
Why don't you look it up?
I'm just saying, why would it be 13?
You didn't even know what I'm talking about 2 seconds ago, and now you suddenly seem to know something. You don't know anything.
No.
You don't know anything.
Let's unwind, Andrew. You said I don't know what you
don't know anything.
Hey,
you didn't know the
jackass.
You don't know Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son. Your rabbi doesn't even have a beard, and you don't even know why not to shave the beard. You're pathetic.
Okay, so
you talked down to
you posited,
and your rabbi doesn't even have a beard. Your rabbi doesn't even have a beard.
Okay. Well, you're
posited. Pathetic.
Okay.
You are pathetic.
Okay.
Don't ever interrogate another Jew again.
Are you afraid to stop talking?
No. I want you to understand.
Prove that you have the courage to stop talking.
You are a fool. Prove that you have the balls to actually be a man. All right? You're a faggot. You're a little boy. How dare you try and interrogate a fellow Jew? And you don't even know who Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's son is. You don't even know the 10 Sfirot. You don't even know why not to shave the beard. You don't know anything and you dare to interrogate another Jew? You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
I'm glad you found the courage to stop talking. Now.
No, I want you to give up the pretense that you have anything useful or novel to teach in this world.
Okay.
You bring nothing to the table.
Okay. Are you done?
Your whole shtick is to say, I'm one of 2 Orthodox Jews on the app. And you don't even know the whole shtick. And yet you have nothing to teach. You have no wisdom.
Okay.
It's incredible to me.
Let me know when you're ready.
Fool, I'm not interested in what you have to say. You can if you...
Just let me know.
I'm not muted. I want you to understand. Embarrassing. You're embarrassing.
Okay. Let me know when you're done.
And they think that this is the example. Embarrassing to me. You're an embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbi doesn't even have a beard. You don't even know why not to shave.
Right.
Prohibitions against shaving.
Okay.
But you don't know the reason why.
Let me know when you're ready.
Answer why not to shave the beard. It's incredible. Amazing to me. Anyway, I hope you learned from this. I hope you learned. You absolute fool. And frankly, I hope you take. You did is shameful. You don't know anything wrong. You stake your reputation on this guy's not an Orthodox Jew. Why? Because I don't speak Hebrew? I don't know what term. How many sects of Orthodox Jews there are? It's incredible. Anyway, you
let me know when you're done, dude.
You don't know anything.
I'll wait. Yourself.
This guy can do is mute. He's got nothing to say.
No, I'm just waiting for you to finish. I can wait.
Anyway, yeah, you're an embarrassment to Jews.
Just let me know when you're ready, dude.
Dude.
You're an embarrassment to Jews. You should go and study Zohar. Prohibition. Even in Chabad, they study Zohar.
Hey, Rich, help me mute him whenever he starts talking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, thanks.
If you're just gonna go.
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry.
You're an
I didn't realize how dumb you were.
You didn't know the 10.
I'll wait till you're done, dude. I'll wait. I'm waiting until you give up. We'll keep at it.
Know why even not to shave the beard.
I just want to see how stubborn you are. It's sort of an experiment.
You know
How
you're not supposed to shave
long
the
will
beard.
he go? King, how long are you going to go?
And by the way,
I know, he's just
you
saying
know you're not
nonsense over and
supposed
over
to
again.
He's the macho man, though.
Like he's talking to himself in his room.
Which is incredible to me.
His energy is so high right now.
I know.
Rabbi
He's always like
shaved
this.
his beard.
And he's pretending he's Jewish.
Mixed,
It's ridiculous.
I am so confused. Why does your rabbi have a mustache but not a full
What you're
beard?
doing is Lashon Hara. What you're doing is Lashon.
King, can I ask a question?
You will suffer and you.
Lolly, I don't think you understand. He wants to just go on his rant.
No, I understand that. I just was asking
No,
whether
you
it's a
go-
question or not.
Go ahead, lady.
Okay, Lolly.
Yeah, but you don't have a beard.
At the moment I don't
Maybe.
have a beard. That's true. I
did
thank Hashem for so many things. The lack of beard is not one that I put on the list, but I'll add it to the morning brachas. King, when you use the word Orthodox, how are you using the word Orthodox?
I can't hear you.
Lolly.
It changes the volume.
Lolly, don't you know you shouldn't interrogate a fellow Jew? What are you doing, Lolly? Didn't you hear what he just said? You're just interrogating.
When he mutes me, it turns the volume down.
So I would call this the roast of Andrew Meyer. Is this technically a tasing? Is this a don't tase me bro moment?
I warned him I was going to tase him.
Mixed, how
How am I a speaker? What room was this before?
is that a mirror?
Oh, this was Mikhail's room.
Yeah, it's Mikhail's.
Oh,
Too many Jews. Too many Jews.
Oh, Edmund.
that is funny.
Edmund, how you wish that you could hurt me, Ed.
I don't want to hurt you, King. I want to promote you.
Edmund, when was the last?
Ribono Shalom, I want to promote you, Andrew Meyer.
Question. They keep muting me, so
I
the volume changed.
Okay, this isn't a real dialogue, but let's pretend for a moment. When
You have to tell them to stop muting me. What?
I don't have any control. I get muted too.
Hey, Andrew, can you pass me the coleslaw? Andrew, pass me some ribs and some of that good barbecue sauce with the garlic in it. Are there any hot dogs? Radioactive relish? I'm loving this barbecue! Oh!
Wait, where did Andrew go?
Oh! Ba ba ba! Ba ba ba! Ba ba ba! Aww! Aww!
He lives near.
Andrew,
He lives near me.
why did Andrew leave the barbecue? Who kicked Andrew from the barbecue?
I would
Well,
love to meet up with Andrew.
I'm just wondering
I'm sure you're all wondering why I called you here today.
how do you call yourself a conservative Jew if every other word that comes out of your mouth is the F word? The F word!
Where did
Anyways.
Soda go?
I kicked.
Okay.
And Andrew,
Michael, do you mind resetting the room if you don't mind?
how do you?
Sure.
That would take
First
a
of all,
lot.
we're going to make sure Michael mutes himself because his echo is annoying me. Then we're going to inform you that this was a room Mikhail had to try to convince everyone on Clubhouse to go to TikTok because he thinks they can make a lot of money if everyone argues about Palestine the way they do here, but over there where people can make a lot of money. They then left, and Andrew Meyer came in, and someone, Issa, had told me that he was telling everyone that he's an Orthodox Jew. I called bullshit, and he rambled off a bunch of stuff about Kabbalah nonsense and called me a fag a bunch. And then eventually, when he wouldn't shut up when I was trying to answer one of the random questions that popped out of his mouth, I just kept muting him until the room populated. So we're here now.
Well, thank you for that. Can you?
That was a good summary. That was a good summary.
I'll support you. That was an excellent shot summary. I second that. Amazing.
Thank you.
Michael, can you please give me 3 core ideas that makes a Jew an Orthodox Jew, or maybe more, so we can get our bearings?
Well, again, just the word Jew and the word Orthodox Jew, I guess it's 2 words, are quite different and utilized in conversation here. You know, it makes.
I asked Michael, not you.
Okay,
he asked the man. He asked the man.
Speak. I
All
mean,
right.
that's
No.
Is that Jeremy?
Well,
That
it's appropriate,
Canadian
but I'm asking a question
schmuck.
from Michael.
I'll try to help.
Literally, one of the investors in my
I've been
company
Jewish my whole life.
is in the Bitcoin white
Orthodoxy,
papers.
as I understand it, is a
Jeremy knows everything.
interpretation
Hates
about the best
hates
way
America
to be
with a
religious
passion. Hates
as a
America.
Jew in the case
Ugh.
of Orthodox Judaism,
Ugh.
and Orthodox
America.
Christianity.
Yuck.
I don't believe there's an
Ugh.
Orthodox
Ugh and yuck. I hate
Islam,
America,
but the
right,
term
Jeremy?
Orthodoxy is still
Just
applied
stay on your
to
side of the border,
political
Jeremy.
movements or,
There won't be any
self-help
problems.
beliefs.
Just stay over there.
An Orthodox
Don't squeak
Jew
too loud. We don't
is
want to hear you
development
over
of
here.
Europe
We don't even
during,
want to know you exist, Jeremy. You
Reformation.
just stay on your side of the
When
border.
the Christians were
Keep
having their
going to your little
Reformation and
talking
Protestant
aprons.
development, you had reform movements.
Just
and
keep
you had
bouncing your
Protestant
voice off the
movements. In the
walls,
case of
Jeremy.
the Jews, they kind of mirrored them. And they had their own.
You ain't gonna
reform
change the status
movement
quo
creating
over here,
Reform
Jeremy.
Judaism. In reaction to the reform
Oh,
movement
hi, Ann.
came 2 alternatives. One, a middle ground
Welcome to the
position
room,
called
man. How's your
conservative
new
Judaism, attempting
job?
to implement some
How's
of
the mortgage industry? You pushing out any 50 years yet?
Existing Judaism,
You get any
but
50-year
also
contracts yet?
modernism of Reform Judaism and Orthodox Judaism, which had a more rigorous attachment to the original traditions and a very rigorous modern interpretation of its application in the modern age. As a result, it also modernized, but didn't modernize any of its theology or religious practice. So orthodoxy is the idea that you stay with the traditions and you don't adjust them as much. Reform and conservative are a bit more secularizing or developing. More so, reform conservative is attempting to be a middle ground between the traditions and the reforming of the community.
Excuse me, Mixed. I gotta cut you off. I just want to quote Andrew Meyer and say, F you, F word.
Follow the Torah to the best of my ability.
I just want to quote Andrew Meyer and say, I don't know what you just said, F word, but I just want to quote Andrew Meyer and say, F word.
Congress, let me finish this dialogue. I'll be quick. So, Michael, would you say that Spinoza was the very first? Or
Spinoza?
Judaism?
No, I would not.
Okay, well,
He didn't really reform Judaism at all. He left Judaism. That's different.
No, I understand the history. I'm just trying to.
No, I'm saying practically, like, to look at the reform, you want to talk about the people that trigger changes within the community. Spinoza was interesting to non-Jews. They still like him a lot. But to the Jews, at the time that he was writing, he was mostly disregarded, pushed away, not considered part of the community. The reform movement later, that was more internally a development of all of the Jews discussing how they should deal with the modern world.
Are you saying that Andrew Meyer is like the modern day Spinoza? You F word?
No, he's not.
So where does Columbus come in the mix?
Apparently Jewish. Go figure. Go figure.
Wait, when we say F word, were we saying faggot, fagler?
We were saying Fagala. We were just quoting Andrew Meyer. Andrew loves using the F word. He's got F word Tourette syndrome.
Do you think he has a mental disability of some sort?
Yeah, I contacted Pfizer. We are actually working on a Tourette syndrome pill, so people like Pepe that use the N word, or Andrew who uses the F word, or other individuals that use the K word, Pfizer is coming out with a new pharmaceutical to help treat profanity, vulgarity, Tourette syndrome.
I don't think that it would be good for society to identify idiocy as a mental disease.
That's something an F word would say.
No, he's just dumb.
You hear that, Andrew Meyer? The superior Ashkenazic brain is claiming that your inferior Ashkenazic Kabbalistic brain is inferior and stupid, Andrew.
I don't know why you are saying that.
Well, I don't know why you're doing this room, F word. Oh, and I'm not using the F word. I'm just merely quoting Andrew Meyer when I say F word. He loves saying F
I'd like
word.
to start an OnlyFans.
Welcome back to the barbecue party. Somebody pass me the coleslaw, quick.
Wait, is Andrew Meyer actually Times Square?
Does anybody have any brisket?
I didn't even know why we don't say.
Is there any mac and cheese?
Same person.
Is there mac and cheese here? Did somebody bring mac and cheese? This is a potluck, right?
Until you learn to take your turn, I'm going to keep you quiet.
Afraid of what I have to say.
Here we go. Andrew Meyer's going to have a migraine. This is going to be the big one, ladies and gentlemen. Don't tase me, bro! Don't tase me, bro! No! Let go of me! Why are you arresting me? Don't tase me, bro! Don't tase me, bro! No! I made the Alex Jones video game. Who the fuck are you? I made a successful Alex Jones video game. Who the fuck are you? Don't tase me, bro!
No, first of all,
I hate him.
I had to say
What I have to say, obvious.
No, it's just fun muting you.
Understand? You're upset that you lost. You didn't even
Lost
know
what?
why we don't shave.
What did I lose?
It's pretty pathetic. You didn't even know why we don't shave the beard. That's pretty
Oh,
pathetic.
yeah. Why is that?
I can't hear you when you mute. It's pathetic.
I don't care if you can hear me, dude.
All right. You know what? You can't handle it with the mute. If anybody wants to see me debate this,
Hi everyone.
Hey, Ann. How you
can't
doing?
use me.
So,
And I will
Brian-
thoroughly embarrass him.
LeBrian, meet my
Don't
great
embarrass
friend
this guy.
Mixed.
But you know,
Meet the great LeBrian.
you have poor discernment if this is your friend. Once again, this guy's an idiot.
Who wants to see my vagina?
You'd like to see me debate him in a room where he can't just mute me every 2 seconds?
Well, Mixed, are you muting
He
him?
didn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't even know why. He doesn't know why we don't shave the beard. It's incredible. And he wanted to interrogate me.
Why don't we shave the beard? I don't understand.
And he doesn't even know why we don't shave the beard.
Why don't you shave the beard? Tell me, I don't know.
There are 13.
I shaved my.
You know what? Well, you're a faggot. Okay, you guys.
Andrew, I shaved my balls.
Start my own room.
Okay,
I
wait,
will start my
wanna
own
hear
room,
what
and you can.
Have fun there.
You gotta, Andrew. You gotta make sure you use the guard when you shave your balls. The little
How
plastic
about
guard that goes on it.
everyone
If not, you'll nick your balls back.
You are a faggot.
Why? For shaving my balls?
Oh, wait, what happened?
Nice and clean and tight.
He ran away again. He did it before
I'm not
too.
saying they're like smooth, but
He
now it's
really
a little
left?
rubbery.
He was trying to.
Yeah,
he was
he
trying
did
to
it
bully
before.
me earlier in Issa's room. He like interrupted me and just said, he said, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk." And I was like,
I know. You got to think through the actual effort he's putting in to unmute every single time I mute him at the first chance I can.
Yeah, he.
And it's really because he's being obnoxious. He could shut up and let people talk. So
Yeah.
What he's known for on X Spaces is, people have summed it up like perfectly. They say he comes in, he just takes a big old fat shit on your stage and he leaves. Like he just fucks your room up.
Yeah, except he doesn't eat enough fiber, and it's more like diarrhea.
Yeah.
I have a different experience.
He's probably trying to sleep with you.
No.
Michael,
Yeah.
why do I
I'm
feel that
dating
you eat a lot of fiber?
Trying to sleep with you.
Well, that's because honestly, me and Andrew were talking in a closed room yesterday, and he's like, "So who's like cool on here?" And I was like, "Well, Mixed is my favorite person on the app." That's literally what I said to him. So when I came in, I was like, "No." I told him to follow you, and I had pinned your profile to the top of the pirate room, so it wasn't like Mixed. And wait, Andrew messaged me. He said, did you
Oh my God, this thirsty little child.
When he got his account banned from, he debated.
Really? This guy got banned? No.
Well, he had like 13,000 followers, something like that, and so he
and he lost all that hard work.
did. And he did get some followers from, I believe he debated Candace Owens or some shit like that, and then.
That's stupid. He wouldn't be good with that.
No, and
That's just a troll. That's just inviting a troll to go yell at someone who is familiar to us.
Yeah, but she's not exactly the smartest person, so it didn't.
Yeah, I know. She's also an idiot.
But
No,
then,
she invited
like Myron
him
Gaines
onto
as
her-
well.
She invited him to an interview on X Spaces.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
That's just clout chasing bullshit.
But he got like followers from those events, but I don't know what happened. I think there's like people doing mass reporting.
I'm pretty sure his personality got in his way.
Well, a lot of people. Do you remember Jibba? He would go by Jibba, Jibba.
I don't think so.
He's a like Orthodox Jewish kid, and when I say kid, he was like 19-ish.
Okay, I think I know that kid. That kid was like an asshole, wasn't he?
Kinda. He's like far right. He'd been arrested, and he'd sometimes be in jail.
Yeah, I remember that kid.
So he like.
I don't remember his name being Jibbo. I think it was Jacob or Yaakov or something. I don't know, whatever.
But he goes by, I mean, that's one of his allies on X.
Oh, really? That little troll kid?
Yeah, and so they've tried to gain up on me. That kid, he's always gotten along with me, but
Shankler.
Shanker, Louis Shanker.
Yeah, Louis Shanker. But that's not Big Jibba. Big Jibba is someone different.
Louis Shanker.
Yeah,
He
they're
was-
two different.
That rings a bell. That's not the other person I was thinking of.
His little Orthodox young guy.
Yeah. I'm
Crazy.
sure.
I forgot what he went by on here. But
Was it Yehuda Israel?
I don't think so.
No.
I remember that kid.
Do you remember him, Michael? Yeah, he's fucking annoying.
Yeah, that was like
Oh
the
my God.
conservative Jew that became Orthodox and wanted to be like a Jewish apologist. Yeah, he was kind of annoying.
Yeah,
Who
he was.
is the username Jew Hottest? Who is that?
I don't know. One of them.
I think he doesn't really say anything bad. I think he might be like a convert.
Okay,
Not sure.
I just saw the username in many rooms and I never heard him speak.
Yeah, I don't remember talking to him. But I know he's popped up every once in a while.
He sometimes
Joanna,
he
you want to
talks.
reveal yourself?
Hail to King LeBrian. LeBrian, I just told McZad that in the private
When you started
room.
that sentence saying "hail," I thought you were gonna say something else.
What do you think I was?
He's muting me again already. Incredible.
He thought he was gonna say hail.
Well, have you learned your lesson yet, Andrew?
Listen, faggot. You should be ashamed of yourself.
So where did
Wait,
it
who's
go
he talking
left?
to? What the fuck?
Where did it go left?
Nick said he should be ashamed of himself.
Oh no, Kareem.
Spamming
The Jews have taken
again.
over. Like
There you
we
go.
have in every other aspect of life, we've taken over this room
Spamming the
too.
mute button. There you go. This is why I said there's no point. He's just gonna spam the mute button.
You go to hell.
You could decide to listen to people.
I have someone blocked in this room. Oh, in the audience.
Why we don't shave the beard? You don't know who Rabbi Says Les. Know a lot. You're incredible to me that you would interrogate people while knowing you're an embarrassment.
Okay, so Ammo's competition. Who's Ammo?
Oh, that was the title Kyle put up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah, he meant Damos, I think.
the old man.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he should know why we don't shave the beard. It was incredible.
What
that
are
he
you
didn't know
talking
that.
about, Damos?
I like Amos. So, well, I would like to know why you don't shave the beard. Is it because it's No Shave November?
No.
No, it's a law in the Torah. It used to be an idolatrous practice to shave your head face in a certain
Why
way,
don't
especially
the only reason you would know why is because I just
for mourning.
lose it.
Okay.
There was a custom where people would cut themselves when their loved ones died.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with why we don't shave the beard.
Okay.
Okay, so for mourning
Beard.
and Brian, why do you guys
Yeah,
not?
it is said that there are 13 points where
Who said
you
it?
don't shave on the face because the attribute of mercy
Who said it?
extends from it. You didn't even know that this exists and you want to quit it. That's what's incredible.
Who said it?
You didn't even know that
Who
this
said
is
it?
the reason.
You said
You didn't
it
even
said.
know this. You
Who
didn't
said it?
know that this existed
Who
10
said it?
seconds ago.
Who?
Admit that you didn't know
Who
this
said
10
it?
seconds ago.
Who said it?
Admit you didn't know
Who
this 10
said it?
seconds ago. I said.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know the stuff you're making up. I don't know any of your bullshit.
Look it up.
You're making up nonsense.
Go ask your rabbi.
And the question is who? Who said it?
Michael's
Go
not
ask your rabbi.
accomplice.
It is said. You're my rabbi now. Educate me. Educate me.
Rabbi.
Teach me.
Listen.
Go ahead.
You
What
don't
is
wanna,
it? Who
you
said
don't
it?
want to learn from me, or you wouldn't
Who
be.
said your nonsense about 13
No,
points in
this
your beard
exists.
to save you from
You
the
didn't
devil?
even know this
Okay,
exists.
Seth.
Come on. Did you see it
You
on
didn't even know this
WWF, WWE?
Leviticus.
Were you watching TV late at night and
You
eating
have
ice
to
cream
mute.
and you thought
Losing
you were
again.
having a revelation from God, but in
Losing
reality you were just opening up a Kabbalah book?
Mute. You have to mute. Losing
You don't have to
again.
mute. You can answer.
Can't even admit you didn't know why we don't.
Yes, I don't know the shit you make up. You're making shit up.
That's incredible. You
Making
think I made
up
it up?
nonsense. Yeah. Who said it? Who said it, King?
You don't know the text.
It is
bro.
said.
You don't
It is
know
said that King LeBrian.
any of the reasons behind the halakha. It's just
Michael, do your
reasons.
Donald Trump.
Right, what reason? Who said
You
it?
don't know any of this.
Who gave you the reason?
The beard symbolizes holiness, wisdom, and dignity. Some feel the beard represents humility and separation from vanity. Growing a beard became a cultural
Congratulations,
identity.
Ann. You officially know more than McZed.
Wait, I thought she's going to teach us what you said.
Wait, so
Isn't it going to be 13? Is she going to tell us about 13, Andrew?
What?
Andrew, are we going to learn about 13?
Google, since Google
Will she find your Kabbalistic bullshit?
Okay, so
Is she going to find your Kabbalah?
knows more than your rabbi. So why don't you?
you guys are allowed to trim your beards with scissors, but it's prohibited to use a razor.
Correct.
Oh, you're using
You are
electric
thoroughly
razors,
embarrassed. You can
Standard razor, right? Electric shaving is normal.
your El McZed. The chat agreed. Happily do this again when he doesn't have the mute button. Hold your L.
I I think both of you are right.
I don't think that person is correct in the standard sense. McZed's answering the questions as if it's a real question. The other individual is providing Kabbalistic insights that actually require thinking about them. So, you can sort of state sort of things that you're throwing against the wall.
No, Molly, you're missing it. Molly, you're missing it. We're just having we're having a schmeckle comparing contest. That's all we're doing.
Well, then McZed wins without disrobing, so that's good.
Yep. There you go.
Are you familiar at all with what he's saying about 13 points on the beard to grow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I just
Okay, here's my question. I'm familiar with the actual legal zones to not shave, and that's 5 or 7 or something.
He's not touching that.
Right. My question is why is it 13 if the legal standard is 5?
He's not talking about anything halachic, and he's not talking about anything rabbinic. He's talking about a basic Kabbalistic idea that the beard is connected to Tzelem and Elokim in a general way, and therefore, the image of God, and therefore the divine attributes, the Sfirot, are attached to the beard. It is Zoharic in nature. Again, I can do this. I just don't really understand.
No, it's fine. I said very clearly I don't study Zohar. I wait till I'm 40.
No, I understand. Most Orthodox Jews, that's why I'm saying, sort of defining what that is. It's important. We're not talking about, I think it's called Tikkune Tikna, right? It's like that
Hebrew, of course I was right.
Midot are attached to certain aspects of personhood, and one of them is beard. That's what I got for you. I'm basically... I could go on, but I think the basic...
Yeah, go on. Don't worry about him.
We're talking about Orthodox ideas, which you represented in 3 different ways. One, you said it's a hope, meaning you can find reasons for it and you can reason it. 2, what we know about basic practices, why that hope would have been established. And 3, you would have gone on to explain basic rabbinic reasoning had you been given an opportunity, but it's kind of silly.
Yeah, I wasn't... Slow down. I know what I did. I know what the laws are for the beard. I know what the origins are, and I know why we're doing it. I was curious to hear the Kabbalah thing. I've never heard that the beard was special and had 13 things. I'm trying to elaborate on what that is.
All right, I can go on from it. I'm hardly an expert, so it feels a little silly.
Okay, so tell me your cursory understanding.
I will tell you my cursory understanding. Okay. There is a notion in many, I think in many Hasidic sects, certainly Lubavitch feel this way, as that there's, let's call them, I think in English people call them divine channels, right? Tikkune Tikna. That there are sort of attributes of mercy that flow from God to his creations. And that's why that, sort of cutting strands of beard are about this idea of this channel of divinity. I'm sorry, my TV accidentally went on. 1 moment. Are basic.
Are you saying that the hairs of the beard are somehow facilitating these avenues of mercy?
Yeah, there's an idea that this is a physical embodiment of the channels through which God gives bracha or gives mercy. So you don't want to mess with anything that is on some level spiritually disruptive. The 13 attributes are familiar to you and I from general principles. The 13 attributes of God. That's nothing special. What the sort of unusual application is that yes, some Kabbalists and certainly many Hasidic groups talk about this Kabbalistic idea in terms of how and why they find divine and spiritual experience of their beard. And yes, it is also true that throughout Jewish life, in many different spaces and times, the cutting of the beard, which is expressed as experienced as divine mercy, was a way in which I'd call it, I don't want to use an overly dramatic word, but maybe I can, like a spiritual rape of some sense, right?
To cut a beard.
Well, when non-Jews would sort of torture Jews, so they would cut the beard before they'd kill the Jew. If that's an expression of the divine mercy that you're getting from God, I will cut that and show you I am higher than your God, who has no mercy, and I will show no mercy to you. And it was a way of sort of, the only...
Well, sure. Listen, at any point of, like, oppressing a group, there will be shavings and humiliations and nakedness. Like, that's part of the concept. I'm just trying to understand what the native Jewish understanding of the beards, and as a sort of follow-up, I know obviously they've got the whole thing with the payas, they're interested with that. Do they go crazy at all with a Nazir's hair?
Well, I'm not sure. I just want to sure. Go on. I just want to finish one point. So for those people who have some basic ideas of Kabbalah, and just might want one more thing, like, yes, there are different attributes, and the beard is associated with the attribute of chesed, right, of mercy. So that's also sort of...
The beard, or like a particular part?
No, the beard. The beard.
Do they distinguish the mustache as a separate component?
Listen,
I put things legally.
I've come to the end of my knowledge base. I'm
well, then thank you. You've been really a light. You've shared much. Thank you.
Okay, so it says here that, so, forgive me if I'm pronouncing, Kabbalah teaches the beard represents divine compassion. A long natural beard is a strong cultural identity marker. Many believers trimming interrupt spiritual channels of blessing. So essentially what she said. Non-Hasidic Orthodox Jews trim with scissors, trim with permitted electric shavers, keep short. This depends heavily on the rabbi. More modern Orthodox Jews, many are clean-shaven and use approved electric shavers. Some grow beards only during holidays or mourning periods.
Correct.
For conservative Jews, many men shave normally. Some still keep beards for tradition or cultural identity. It varies from person to person. Reform and secular Jews, there's no religious restriction on shaving. So then you would be... Okay, so you were right about the mourning. So it seems like an identity marker based on...
Oh, no, the mourning thing was something else. There's two ways of the mourning. One is cutting the flesh to mourn the death of a relative, which is explicitly prohibited in the 5 books, and I was citing as one of the origins as to why to not use a razor against one's face. The other is the development of a beard in the case of mourning, because we don't shave while we're in mourning, and depending upon who you are mourning, you could be doing that for a year, and often a beard develops.
Okay.
Which is different than the not shaving thing.
Okay. So the Kabbalists, what is the difference between, like, what does that mean exactly?
Good question. What are the Kabbalists? And why aren't they Jewish, but still using a lot of Hebrew? The Kabbalah is like a deep esoteric metaphysics study, kind of a spiritualism deep within Judaism, discussed very clearly within the Talmud, purportedly had secret wisdom, discussions of like metaphysics, the nature of angels, the nature of realms, like lots of stuff that people love to get into with religion. The Jewish understanding and rabbinic approach is mostly to not teach those things. We don't encourage review of them. We get worried when people are studying it too much. We think of it as a distraction from figuring out how to follow the rules. We consider how to follow the rules of primary importance, and then studying all of the different ways your mind can imagine the universe to be after you've learned how to be a good person. Right? So that's like sort of the Jewish approach.
Yeah, that makes
With the Kabbalism kind of like separated. So it was like maybe secret and esoteric. There are definitely some very respected, very like established great rabbis that wrote about Kabbalah. Nachmanides very famously has several sections where he references Kabbalistic ideas. And they usually involve like angels and discussion about miracles and different illusions that can be connected based on like words or whatever. There's like a science to it. It's maybe a bit more of an art. Maybe we shouldn't say science. At a certain point, like around 1100, a book showed up, the Zohar, and it was purportedly written by Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai back in the time of the Gemara, long after he was dead. Someone claimed that they had the records, that they had kept it. No, what was it? I think the guy said he had it in a dream. He might have said that he spoke with Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai in a dream, and then he drafted down the book. And then that's sort of the basis for, again, more Kabbalistic reasoning, which is mostly a kind of a commentary on the 5 books of Moses that help you read them with a certain kind of a commentary. And it's a bit of a different style of commentary from the others, because whereas the other commentators are usually posing a question,